across his body downfield. Oh, Lamb, a one-hander, and a penalty to boot. Ceedee Lamb.
Dallas Cowboys wide receiver Ceedee Lamb solidified himself as one of the NFL's best wide receivers in 2022. And no one will tell you about how good he actually was, how dominant of a season he had, and the stats that back up he is closing in on a top 5 NFL wide receiver. In this video, we're going to talk about what no one else will regarding Ceedee's season, one stat I think shows how good he really is, and one thing the Cowboys could do this offseason to propel him even further up the wide receiver rankings. Before we start, let's try to get this video to 200 likes. It tells YouTube you enjoyed the video and lets other Cowboys fans know about the channel. Now, let's get into it. Become the team's true number 1 receiver. In 2021, with Cooper opposite of him, Lamb notched a 1,000-yard season with 6 touchdowns. With Cooper gone, the Cowboys were betting on Ceedee to take a step forward and be the guy the team drafted at number 17 overall. The whole idea when drafting him was that he would eventually replace Cooper as the team's number 1 anyway. And that's exactly what happened. Lamb's production during 2022 is what helped propel this offense to one of the best in the league. I don't think it's a far stretch to say that Lamb is creeping in on a top 5 receiver and has the production to back it up. In 2022, Lamb ranked as follows among wide receivers. He was 4th in total touchdowns, 9th in yards after catch, and 6th in yards per route run. All of those big numbers despite having just 77.6% of his targets deemed as catchable, which ranked 44th in the NFL. But this one stat really shows the star power. He was 7th in dominator rating, meaning that he accounted for 33.4% of the Cowboys' offensive production, which ranked at the top of the league in 2022. Ceedee was accounting for 1/3 of the Cowboys' total production. He did all of that despite Dak Prescott missing 5 games. The dude was carrying the offense for a majority of the season, and the Cowboys really needed him to. Outside of him, there wasn't a ton of options left. Noah Brown wasn't a number 2 or even a number 3 wide receiver, and Michael Gallup wasn't healthy at all. The team knew this too, hence the late season signing of TY Hilton to get Ceedee some sort of help outside. In just a minute, I'll show you exactly how bad Gallup and Brown were in helping this offense this year. Even when facing defenses that were gearing to take him away, listen to some of these stat lines Lamb put up. 11 catches for 150 yards, 10 for 117, 11 for 100, 10 for 120, 7 for 126. The dude had 4 100-yard receiving games in the Cowboys' last 6. And just as expected, the production picked up when the team added TY Hilton, although TY wasn't nearly the threat you wanted him to be. Despite not having another receiving threat on offense, the Cowboys ran through Ceedee Lamb, and he answered the bell every single time. Despite an uptick in targets and needed production, his drop rate decreased as well, something he had a problem with in previous years and seems to have cleaned up. Now, what could the Cowboys do to add to Ceedee's already blooming career as a top wide receiver? And it's simple. Just add another guy that threatens the defense. We saw the small effect TY had. Now it's time to add another guy that can go out and make plays for your quarterback because the team just simply didn't have it this year. Among 121 eligible tight ends and wide receivers, Noah Brown finished 117th in average separation. Among the same list, Michael Gallup ranked 116th in average separation. To add to an already brutal stat, the two ranked 103rd and 112th in catch percentage as well. That is absolutely atrocious, and I can promise every single defense the Cowboys faced were not scared of either of those guys. So it was really on Ceedee Lamb, and he stepped up and proved he could be that guy. The Cowboys offense needs a lot more speed, a lot more separation if they want Ceedee to be a 1,500-yard receiver and a double-digit touchdown guy. I think the wide receiver position for the Cowboys really needs to be an emphasis in this year's draft. I think it would take Ceedee's game to a new level, make the defense account for other people outside of him, and allow Dak to not force the ball in certain situations. Now, what should the Cowboys do with running back Tony Pollard? Find out by clicking the video on your screen right now. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.